Cold case closed after 35 years, thanks to cutting-edge DNA technology. But the twists, the survivor's fight, and the suspect's life that followed make this story anything but ordinary. January 21, 1989. In North Whitehall Township, 78-year-old Rose Hnath, a widow who lived alone, was brutally killed. Her body was discovered after she missed Sunday church. Rose had been both stabbed and bludgeoned. She'd fought hard, sustaining defensive wounds before succumbing to the attack. Restate cause of death as blunt force and sharp injuries. Her home was ransacked, belongings scattered, signs of burglary. Yet among the chaos, investigators recovered key items: a knife and a pellet gun, two pieces of evidence kept in pristine condition for decades. Despite persistent probing, the case went cold. Over time, multiple district attorneys and Pennsylvania State Police rotated through, yet a breakthrough remained elusive for decades. One investigator, Joseph Vasquez, stayed on the trail from the start. Then came DNA. In the 1980s, this technology didn't exist, or wasn't precise enough. By 2024, however, preserved crime scene DNA from the weapon evidence was retested, and matched Michael Breisch, now 65, astonishingly decades after the crime. Michael Breisch was 30 at the time and living in a community corrections facility in the Lehigh Valley. He had prior run-ins, escapes, drug possession, burglary, aggravated assault into the early 90s. In May 2024, Breisch, who had since moved and was living in Ohio, was arrested in Coshocton County and extradited to Lehigh County. He now faces charges of homicide, burglary from that day, robbery, and other related offenses. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for May 21, 2024. Even at 78, Rose fought. Her defensive wounds suggested she resisted fiercely, something prosecutors point to as key in preserving vital DNA evidence. DA Gavin Holohan highlighted that no murder gets a free pass. Although it went cold, it was never forgotten. This story isn't unique. Thanks to breakthroughs in DNA tech, like genetic genealogy and next-gen sequencing, hundreds of cold cases are being reopened. Consider the Deborah Lee Miller case from Ohio, a 1981 homicide solved in 2024 via DNA. The lesson? Justice may sleep, but it doesn't die. In the upcoming preliminary hearing on May 21, arguments will determine whether the case proceeds to trial. Charges include first-degree murder, burglary, robbery, and aggravated assault. Breisch is detained without bail. More than 35 years later, justice catches up. It might take decades and evolving science, but victims like Rose Hnath get their day in court. For cold case families, it's proof: never give up hope. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell for more real crime breakthroughs. Drop a comment. What cold case puzzles you most?